Hey guys, welcome to another game review here at bestwp7games.com. Today we're looking at another one of the Xbox 360 indie titles that's been ported over to Windows Phone 7. It's called Murphid. Now, kind of as I said in my review, this kind of looks like, it feels to me like Tetris and Bejeweled had a baby. To be perfectly, it really feels like that to me. Now you're seeing the menu right in here: high scores, awards, help. Of course, that's a tutorial how to play the game, and credits right there. You know, credits to the developer. High scores right in here. Of course, basic. We have an online leaderboard for the campaign mode, survival mode, arcade mode, and it looks like Homer S is really killing everybody. So. Anyway, awards right here. This is one of the things, again, that I mentioned in my review, that it's really nice to see, you know, some of these non-Xbox Live branded titles still have those award options, again, giving you something to shoot for, which, you know, gives the game that lasting value. Now, if we go campaign mode right here, now this has different stages that you can select right here. So you can see the object behind this game is you're seeing that it's staying stationary up there at the top. Move back and forth, and I can position my pieces wherever I want. When I match 3 of the same color together, you see that will cause those colors to eliminate. So I hit those reds right there. Boom, there they go. Now, also you're seeing, like I said, you can see what I mean by it being a cross between Tetris and Bejeweled. I mean, you have the top-down style method, you know, blocks that you drop down on top of it, but it's also based on matching as well. So you can see right here we have one of the power-up tiles. This can substitute for any tile color. So you see I have those 3. Let's see if I can get a better example right here. See these those yellow blocks right in there. If I push that down, basically that assumes that it's a yellow block. It connects those together, and boom, I've completed the level. And of course, you know, progressively you go through. That's level 2. Progressively you go through, and there's different levels that you go through right there. That's campaign mode. Arcade. Now this is very similar to the survival mode, is what I've noticed. Because see, now right here, like Tetris, the piece it slowly moves down as the game goes on. Of course, you have to pick the position of the piece before it goes down. Now, one of the other cool things that gives us a unique challenge over, again, say Tetris, is that you kind of have to plan your moves ahead, because you can see there's no option. You can't rotate the pieces that you have here, so you kind of have to think, okay, you know, think ahead, and when this piece drops, it's going to fall right in here. So that's pretty cool. You know, it offers a pretty unique challenge, so I like that. But you can see right here we have another power up right here. That right there turns a bunch of things. That area of the red, there you go. Now, what you'll see is these power ups. There's really not a very vivid description of the power up options. It does describe a few of them in the help mode, but most of them are kind of left to your self-discovery. There's a couple of different ones on here. Maybe we'll get lucky enough for one of them to pop up, but we'll see. But one of them on there, one of them my favorites, is the bomb feature, where basically it just explodes all of the pieces within its blast radius. So that's arcade mode right there. Again, I mean, they all have very similar gameplays, but you know, they each bring their unique things to the table. Survival mode, basically you'll see this will generate progressively as the game goes. It'll get higher and higher and higher. Your goal is to, of course, not let it reach to the top. That's when your game is over and when your score is there. So if you go in here, you're seeing the major difference between the arcade mode and the survival mode is that where the survival blocks, they drop down as the game went. Again, these are staying stationary up at the top. The other thing we haven't gone through or seen is this right here, which allows you to exchange a block. You can see the blocks that I have up in my kind of queue, if you will. And, you know, I can swap that out with the block right there if that's a better option. So I do like that, kind of exchange that. That's really, really nice. But overall, gameplay very solid, very smooth, and very responsive. It's nice to have very responsive gameplay in a game like this, where, you know, the whole thing is based on moves like that. So it's good to see a very responsive, very solid gameplay. So that's basically Murphid right there. Again, another one of those Xbox 360 indie ports that they pulled off very, very well. It's a really great game. Check it out, bestwp7games.com, and of course, it's available on the Windows Phone Marketplace. We'll see you guys.